Yeah, I know for me, one of the big things is Cameron Hayes for this team. To me, if he's head and shoulders, fantastic. He's a great quarterback, best player on the field. I think this team's going to be very successful. So in your mind, you mentioned a few things, stout run game, stout run defense. What's one thing that this team would do that they're going to be real tough to beat?
I think they're going to be great up front. And, as far as run the ball, stopping the run on both sides of the ball. We got some nice, good-sized linemen, some tough kids. We got some tough running backs. We got, Pooch Henry, Austin Henry. Reminds me a lot of yourself. He's a stout kid. He runs the ball hard. The adult yell back there with him. He's not a very big kid, maybe 160, 65 pounds. He's fast and he runs hard. So, with Cameron's arm and Cameron's ability to get outside, I think we'll be tough on the run this year. I'm really expecting that.
Yeah, but another thing I noticed from the scrimmage the other Saturday is some underclassmen, even some freshmen, and you still have a decent amount of sophomores that are getting involved. But the freshmen is getting varsity snaps is one thing I like to see. So hopefully that's something we can stay excited about moving forward.
Yeah, we have a big freshman class, 27 kids in our freshman class, and there's definitely some talent there. You'll see some freshmen probably get some snaps on Fridays.
Awesome. Well, Coach, that is Chuck. That is all the time I have for us today. As always, thanks for sitting down with me, taking the time, and like I said, this will be first of many sit-downs for me and you this summer. So thank you, Chuck, and we'll get back to their second half coming up shortly, and this will conclude the Brackman Chevrolet and Buick of Punxsutawney halftime show.
Hello, everyone. Jeffrey from Brackman Chevrolet Buick in Punxsutawney. We are huge advocates of youth sports. Without coaches and all the helpers, it wouldn't be possible. Teamwork, camaraderie, goal setting, the learning how to deal with disappointment. These are all skills that our children are learning by being involved in youth athletics. But it wouldn't be possible without these coaches and staff. So when you see them, shake their hand, say thank you for making a sacrifice for our kids, because they are helping give our next generation of leaders the skills they need to succeed. And remember, Chevys cost less than Punxsy.
This is Bigfoot Country.
WIFT DuBois Clearfield, WKFT Strattonville Clarion. This is Bigfoot Country.
This is Bigfoot Country.
Stadium. We're still at halftime here. John and I will extend our halftime show as we always do. We'll highlight the first half and talk to you about a little bit what's going on at the stadium. We have quite a bit of time here for the second half kickoff, so just kind of bear with us as we get there. So right now what's going on, we are inducting the 2022 class for the Hall of Fame sports at DuBois area high school, and this is all sports. It's not just football. They recognize all sports. You have to be nominated from someone in the school, and then it's voted on and so on, and then they get presented in front of the crowd here at halftime of the football game. And so that's what's going on now on the field. And also we can tell you there is a really good crowd on hand for week one to come out and support these DuBois Beavers.
There is, and it's a little bit of a throw-off for us because last year we were in the midst of construction, so there was nobody in front of us in the stands. Everybody was out to our right. Now with the refurbished E.J. Mansell Stadium, all of the stands are open, so we have a good crowd right in front of us.
Yeah, John, and I'm glad you brought that up because that's one thing we have not mentioned is the renovation process over here on the outside of the stadium. That is complete. You know, all the painting's done. They restructured the outside and everything. The bleachers on both sides, the home and away side. So I'm sure if you've been driving by, going to work every day, I'm sure you've seen it. So as far as the outside wise, looking at it from the field and, from the town, that part is done. The next portion of the project is doing the inside, the guts of Mansell, where there used to be classrooms back in the day when the school was down here. Way back when, and John, and so they're gonna get a weight room facility down there. That's where the locker rooms are gonna end up being. So it's gonna be a good scene over here for the football players and all the sports teams that'll be using this facility coming forward.
You're making me feel old, Devin, because you say way back in the day, and it just seems like yesterday. I remember all the shop classes down there when I was going to junior high at the time. This was the junior high back then. Right out on the backside of E.J. Mansell Stadium stood the old junior high.
Right. Right. Yeah, certainly not trying to make you feel old. certainly not. Well, maybe a little bit.
That's all right. For those of you that don't know us, Devin is actually young enough to be my son, but
your son Noah is only a few years younger than me, so yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's going on right now. There looks like we're about to conclude the ceremony of the Hall of Fame inductees, and yeah, I wanted to mention the crowd tonight, and so yeah, Mansell Stadium it's got a makeover, and it's happy done. So we're excited about that. So we'll take a quick break real quick. When we get back, we'll highlight the first half and show you what you've missed. But hopefully you've been joining us the whole time. So you've been listening to High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by Jim Stellabuto's Everything Underfoot on Beaver Drive. Watch for do-it-yourself clinics coming soon. Everything Underfoot is proud to support DuBois area high school football. McDonald's of DuBois. McDelivery on the DoorDash app. Get all your favorites delivered right to your door. McDonald's of DuBois, proud sponsor of DuBois area high school football. And Brackman Chevrolet Buick. Chevys cost less in Punxsutawney.
Welcome back, DJ Mansell Stadium here with me and John, finishing up our halftime show. We're going to highlight the first half here. And John, you know what a start it was for the Beavers. They lost. Karns City won the toss. Or I'm sorry, yeah, they won the toss, elected to defer to the. No, DuBois won the toss. They elected to defer because they kicked off. Thank you, John. Mm-hmm. DuBois deferred, kicked off to Karns City, and right away there's a turnover. Karns City muffed the opening kickoff. DuBois came down and recovered it on about their own 15-yard line and went 4 and out. They turned it over on downs. They got stopped on 4th and short. Yeah,
they did, and that kind of set the tone for field position at least, being on that side of the field. And then the defenses kind of took over. There was no real pushes for quite a while, and then DuBois made just one mistake. And again, flipped that field possession stat the other way, and they capitalized.
Yeah, it was a showcase of defense. Defenses came ready to play, and it was funny. We mentioned it's a little weird how it's played out so far because, I was at the scrimmage a week ago, and if you had asked me, I'd have said, well, the offense is certainly ahead of the defense as of right now, and that was only a week ago. Complete opposite story here starting this first half. Defense comes ready to play, takes a little bit for the offense to get going, but like we said, keeping on. DuBois had that bad turnover that led to the first Karns City score. But shortly after, DuBois had a nice kick return from Brandon Orr. Cameron Hayes settled down, made some nice plays with his arm, made some nice plays with his feet, tied the ball game up. And then for whatever reason, I don't know where Brewer was throwing that football, but DuBois comes up with a huge turnover late in that first half with about 30 seconds left. They return it inside the 5-yard line, almost a pick six. That's a big-time play, man. That's big-time football going on. Big-time play, and DuBois was able to capitalize that turnover to even that part of the game up with Karns City. And that's where we're at now. DuBois 14.
Yep.
Karns City 7. Couple Cameron Hayes touchdown runs.
Now, a lot of fireworks in that last 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It was a great 2-minute drive by Cameron Hayes and the rest of that DuBois Beaver offense. And then again, a huge turnover. Your guess is as good as mine as to where he was throwing that football. There was no white jerseys around that football, so nobody was coming up with that except the DuBois Beaver defender. And like you said, almost went to the house. One play later, boom, it's done. 14-7.
Yeah, we haven't seen as well as that. The defense was last year. They didn't turn the ball over. They didn't turn you over exceptionally well. They didn't get an abundance of turnovers. They were really stout on the run defense, and they forced a lot of punts. They forced a lot of turnover on downs and such, but really weren't crazy about turning you over. Weren't able to really create turnovers. So far, DuBois has shown they're able to do that. I've had a lack of those splash plays on both sides of the ball. We've talked about that. Take some chances offensively. We've seen a splash play on defense, and I think the offense is coming along.
They are. The offense is spreading the ball out wide, which opens up the middle of the field for that quarterback draw. It's always available for you if you keep having success outside. The inside takes care of itself as well. And what can we say about the defense? You and I had this conversation before the game. That was the kind of the consensus. That was, if anything, we didn't know what to expect there, and I am pleasantly surprised at what DuBois is doing defensively.
Yeah, as a football team, they're looking good. Special teams so far is looking good. Turnover battles even, 1 turnover for Karns City, and that was a special teams turnover. So the DuBois special teams is doing a little bit better than their special teams. You got to win all 3 phases, especially to beat a team like Karns City.
Absolutely. We knew Karns City was going to be tough coming into this game, and again, this
Always
early in
are.
the season, predictions go right out the window. You could think, again, on paper that Karns City had the advantage, but the best thing for DuBois is we don't play this game on paper.
Absolutely. And when we get back, we'll take a short break. We get back, we'll talk to keys for both teams to finishing out with a victory. 14-7 is your score at halftime. You're listening to High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country brought to you by Nexter Bank, your community bank. Liberty Boulevard, DuBois. Proud to support our student athletes. Visit us at www.nexterbank.com. By Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area. Serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and surrounding areas. Good Luck Beavers. By Tri-County Performance. Tri-County Performance, Beaver Drive, DuBois, your Western snowplow dealer in DuBois, and proud to support our local athletes.
E.J. Mansell Stadium, just finishing up our halftime show here with John and I. So, John, on the Karns City side, we've seen what they brought in the first half for this game. What are some keys for Karns City in the second half?
I mean, the keys for Karns City, obviously, in the second half, I think they need to do their best to try to wear DuBois down. I think they're bigger physically. And if they can have success moving the ball forward, DuBois, that's the only question. Will DuBois last stamina-wise?
Yeah, so far DuBois not making it easy on them, and that's what Karns City does best. They put all 5 of their hands in the dirt and they come at you. They'll misdirection you, and obviously with Boer, who's been in this program a while, they've built the offense a little bit around him, so their playbook's probably a little more open, that they're comfortable with him throwing the ball, but still they're going to come at you, and they've showed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and another key defensively for Karns City, they need to step up in this first drive in the second half. If DuBois puts 7 more on the board, trying to come back from 14 points in this tough defensive struggle, it's going to be hard for Karns City to do that. So the first drive in the second half is going to be big defensively for Karns City.
Yeah, and we'll switch over to DuBois because DuBois will be receiving the second half kickoff, and some keys for DuBois. We'll start defensively. They just got to stay stout up front. Their front 7, more like front 8 for them. They've been showing a 4 linebacker look. They're doing a great job in gap control. They just need to keep that up. They need to keep using their hands, using their pads, staying physical, staying low, controlling gaps, and letting those linebackers fill. They're doing a great job so far. That was a question mark going in, how those middle 2 were going to play. So far, no question marks. All questions answered, my friend. They're filling, they're hitting, they're playing ball. So they need to stay stout. That front 8 needs to keep doing what they're doing. I'm sure they have Karns City stunned on that other side of the football, because it ain't easy for them. They are not easily running the football by any means. And when we look offensively, let's just keep opening up a little more. Let Cameron keep getting him on bootlegs, keep getting him on the perimeter, making plays with his feet, with his legs. Guys are getting open on these out routes. I'm seeing it. He just needs to trust himself. I think that's the big key. If they can get the ground game going, get that established. If they can stay on schedule, that's going to be huge. Keep them chains moving.
Yeah, Cameron's making some very good decisions right now. If that continues in the second half, it's going to be tough for Karns City, no question.
Absolutely, and we are about a couple minutes away from our second half kickoff. Both teams are back on the field. They're doing some stretching, so we'll send it back for a quick break once again. And when we get back, we will get geared up for our second half kickoff on Bigfoot Country. DuBois 14, Karns City 7.
DuBois Beaver High School football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by TWC Express Care. For all your express and employer health needs, Watson Highway DuBois, proud supporter of our local athletics. Abraxas Youth and Family Services in Marionville, changing behavior, changing lives. Help change lives at Abraxas Youth and Family Services, proud supporter of DuBois High School football. The DuBois Area United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's nonprofit agencies. Go Beavers!
DuBois Beavers High School football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by DeLulo Transport, a family-owned and operated company providing reliable transportation services with headquarters in DuBois. If you're interested in joining the DeLulo team, call 814-503-4131. Stop by the office, 349 DuBois Street, or visit DeLuloTransport.com. DuBois Burger King. Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich. Get two for just $5. Bloom Electric Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. Let's go Beavers.
And welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. Here is we're about a minute away from our second half kickoff. And real quick, while we're back, let's take a look around the area. I don't have scores for you, but I can give you the other matchups going around. I did get one score. Brockway is leading Kane by a score of 6-0. Did they say that was in the second half, or is that at halftime?
I think they said it was in the second quarter.
Second quarter. So they're not quite yet at halftime over in Brockway. And I just got word that Clearfield is trailing Juniata 6-0. So, and also Punxsutawney is leading Bradford 21-0. So let me go down through the list of all the matchups that were taking place for Week 1 across District 9. So, there's a few slated games, but the big ones obviously were here tonight. Kane at Brockway and Brookville at Central Clarion was one I highlighted. Also, Cameron County at Union, Coudersport at Keystone, Myersdale at Kerwinsville, Montauk at St. Mary's, Port Allegheny traveling to Ridgeway, and Smethport at Red Bank, Sheffield at Bucktail. Otto Eldred at Elk County, and our second half is underway. Caden Clark fields it at about the 15, takes it straight up the gut. It's to the 25, across the 30, takes a few tacklers with him to the 35, and that's where the Beavers will set it up. 1st and 10.
Nice return by Caden Clark there. Caught it in stride moving forward and went forward for about 25 yards. Or about 20 yards, I guess, out to the 35.
Yep, another good return to set up this DuBois offense. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. DuBois leading Karns City 14-7. Here we go, straight ahead with Dalton Yale. He bounces to the outside, cuts it back in, breaks one tackle, runs right through Cooper Coyle, coming up from his safety position. But a very solid gain on 1st down.
I like the call, that sweep. It wasn't quite there as much in the first half as far as yardage goes, but you keep doing that and keep opening it up. That was a gain of 6 on that first play.
Yep, they pulled Big Jaw. Our man Big Jaw, Jarvis Stowe, just simple power play, but Yale red bounce. Great run. 2nd and 4, back to Yale. Yale cuts it up.
And off to Yale.
Needed the 45, and I believe he's going to be short of by a couple.
Yeah, 3rd and 2.
Yep, give him a gain of a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 2, so another 3rd down for the Beavers.
From the 43.
Getting the plays in quick, 3 receivers to the right. Karns City stays disciplined. Hayes tried the hard count. Hayes looking over at the sideline, getting the change of play. Here's the snap. Hayes looking. Hayes takes off. Hayes got a 1st down and more. There goes Hayes, midfield. 40, 35. Take it down inside the 30. There's that quarterback draw again, John.
Absolutely. Nice step back 2 yards, see what's developing out in front of you, tuck it, and straight up the middle. And that's what happens when you open up the outside on some of your other plays. That middle is open for you.
And what a good job. I'll tell you what, they changed that play there. right before they changed it pre-snap. Hayes had eyes on coach the whole time. Got the play in, and he went with it. As soon as he got the play, bang, had the ball snapped, and they executed a play beautifully.
Yeah, these coaches are signaling in plays very, very well.
1st and 10 from the 29 of Karns City. Straight ahead with Yale. Yale off the right side, doing his best as he's ripped down by Luke Kramer. Luke Kramer, a little bit of everywhere tonight.
Yeah, gain of 3 with forward progress.
Yeah, so Dalton Yale showing a lot of tough running here, the senior. It's been him and Henry all evening. Seen a little bit of Brendan Orr, but it's been the 2 seniors doing the bulk of the ball carrying for the Beavers. 3 receivers to the left. That's Hickman, France, and Brady Deeb. Clark is the lone receiver to the right. Henry to sidecar left. Here's a snap. Hayes back. Hayes looking. Now he fires over the middle. Pass complete. Clayton Clark. 1st down inside the 10. And I'll tell you what, he looked really good on that one.
He dropped it, but they called it a catch and a fumble.
So the ball was caught and then fumbled after by Clark, but he regained possession.
Well, he did, and that was the sticker to Karns City wanted that to be called incomplete, but I think he had enough of a possession.
Yeah, John, I must have missed that. I saw a clean catch the whole way. 2 receivers each side here on 1st and goal. Beavers looking to add to their lead. Here's a snap. Hayes following Henry. A nice cutback. Hayes inside the 5, near the goal line. He's going to be just short. About to the 2-yard line. DuBois here.
2nd down, goal, DuBois.
Looking to go up 2 scores here on Karns City. 2021 saw DuBois traveling to Karns City, ending up in a 55-14 loss to the Gremlins. A season ago it was a 35-14 loss, so you gotta believe that's on these players' minds now, the ones that's been there. Offset I formation. First back through, it's Henry behind Gallagher. The push, it's going to depend on the call. They're marking him just short. Just a yard on the play. Looks like they're marking that inside the 1-yard line. We're going to have a third and about half a football or so. Got a player down on the field, and it looks like a Beaver. So we have an official timeout for an injury on the field. While they sort that out, we'll take a quick break as well. Beavers looking to take a 2-score lead here with 8 minutes to go, leading 14-7.
DuBois Beavers High School football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by the Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletes too. The DuBois Hampton Inn near the DuBois Mall. We're proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. The DuBois Hampton Inn, phone 375-1000. We love having you here. Subway of DuBois. Enjoy the new Irresistible Subway series. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. Subway of DuBois. Inside DuBois Walmart at the DuBois Mall and South Brady Street. Go Beavers!
Stadium. The player we're attending to is Zach Gallagher. Hoping it's just cramps, getting a 10-2. He's the anchor of our offensive line. He's running off, so that's a good sign. So he gets a big cheer from the DuBois faithful here.
Yeah, thank goodness. I think it's just a cramp. He'll be out for a play or two and then right back in there. Hopefully they can punch it in here on 3rd down.
Number 75, Riley Ridley, heading in for the Beavers at center. Here we go. Jumbo set. Straight ahead with Hayes. Hayes, I believe, is in for a DuBois touchdown. DuBois goes up 2 scores on the Gremlins here. Hayes again from a yard out. 7:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Great drive by the Beavers, and they needed that to start this half. Going up 2 scores is huge.
Unbelievable. Karns City, you can just see it in the body language out there. They are stunned by the Beavers tonight. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and good from Harmon. 7:55 to go. Your new score reads Beavers 21, Gremlins 7. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by DeLulo Transport, a family-owned and operated company providing reliable transportation services with headquarters in DuBois. If you're interested in joining the DeLulo team, call 814-503-4131. Stop by the office, 349 DuBois Street, or visit DeLuloTransport.com. DuBois Burger King. Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich. Get 2 for just $5. Bloom Electric Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. Let's go, Beavers.
Cameron Hayes' third touchdown run of the evening from a yard out gives DuBois a 2-score lead over the Karns City Gremlins. I repeat, the DuBois Beavers have a 2-score lead over the Karns City Gremlins, 21-7 here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Colin McAllister set to kick.
Yeah, I'm smiling ear to ear. This is much more than I could have expected in this game.
Here we go, another low kind of line drive kick taken by Martin at about the 20. He's going to try to reverse field. He's got a lot of room. Here we go, 30, 35, 40. Weaving in and out, gets up across the 45 of Karns City. And if they need a little spark, they just got a little one there from Martin.
Landon Schrock down on the field for DuBois.
And that's not good. He had a very, very good first half at defensive end. So a nice return set up.
And unfortunately, I don't think that one's a cramp.
Yep, he looks like he's down, so we will take a quick break while they tend to him. We'll send it back. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Ask about their suit specials for homecoming. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. And DuBois Regional Cardiology Associates with locations in Clearfield, DuBois, Brookville, St. Mary's, and Punxsutawney. Proud to support our local student athletes.
We're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Your new score, if you're just joining us, Beavers 21, Gremlins 7. So this is new territory for both teams. You know, Karns City in recent years, has becoming a familiar foe, becoming a District 9 clash between these two teams. Third straight year they've played. 5th overall time playing. DuBois only has 1 victory. That came way back in 2014. Was the only time DuBois ever beat Karns City, and that was here at E.J. Mansell Stadium.
Yeah, that was, for the past 2 years, Karns City has dominated the Beavers. What did you say, 56 to 14 2 years ago?
55 to 14, and 30.
Then 35 to 14 last year.
Yes, sir. Lopsided victories.
Yeah, they've owned the Beavers now. Beavers are turning the tide, 21-7.
Yep, lot of ball to go left in this one. Landon Schrock finally gets to his feet. Like to see that. We're hoping he's just dealing with some cramps because the defense gonna have to buckle up, get back to work without him. So here we go. 7:46 to go, third quarter. Lots of time left in this one. Nowhere near over. Karns City is not gonna go into the night. Here we go. Misdirection, ball's loose, and DuBois falls on it. They tried their scissors play once again, and it's mishandled by Gehring. And DuBois recovers. Ben Hickman with the fumble recovery, and right now everything going the Beavers' way. Offense coming back out right inside of Gremlins territory on their own 46-yard line. Unbelievable.
Huge turnover. You just can't have that down 2 scores. If the Beavers capitalize on this, the Gremlins really have their work cut out for them.
Since we've been doing this, John, we've seen a lot of good things, from the Beavers. We've seen a lot of down moments as well. We've had some rough games to get through, so it's nice to see things go this way. But we got a lot of ball left here to go. 1st and 10 from the Gremlin 46. First back through is Henry. Got a huge hole, breaks 1 tackle and another, and a couple more as he carries across the 40, near first down yardage up to the 37-yard line of the Gremlins. Looks like we'll mark him just short. Called a gain of 9. Ball's on the 38.
That right there, Devin, is what you call smash mouth football. Straight up the middle, keep those legs churning. Gain of 9.
Yep, Karns City, you can see the body language. They just seemed a little stunned right now by these DuBois Beavers. Zach Gallagher back in at center for DuBois. Back in the pistol set. Hickman coming in motion. Here we go. Hayes once again. First back through is Henry. And Henry pushes across the 37 to the 35, make it the 34, and a first down for the Beavers.
And again, the battle of field positions definitely going DuBois' way so far here in the second half. They keep that up. They're getting right now down to where it's getting to be 4-down territory, especially with the 2-touchdown lead at this point in the game.
And winning now the turnover battle as well. That fumble that they just gave up made it their second turnover. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 34. Pistol set once again. And it's going to be second back through. Yale. Nice hole. Cross the 30. Up to about the 28-yard line. So another good surge off that right side. Right behind Big Jaw Reese. I think I like that nickname, John.
I do. Jaw Reese, he is one formidable force right there in the middle of that offense. Playing right guard.
2 receivers to each side in the pistol set. Brady Deeb is flanked out left. He's a lone receiver. Hickman now in motion. It's Henry again, and Henry is bought by Martin. Just shy of the first down. Picks up about 3.
Pick up about 2 yards. Bring up third down 3.
They called only a gain of about 2 there. We're looking at a 3rd down and 3 here for DuBois. Ball sitting on the 27-yard line of Karns City.
And that's been a successful run for 3 plays, but that opens up the playbook. You can do a lot of different things here on 3rd and 3.
Same formation, pistol look. Hickman back in motion. Once again, it's Yale. Yale trying to bust it to the outside. He cuts it up. I believe he's got a first down. Yes, he does. Up across the 25 to the 20. Mark him on the 19, and a great job by Dalton Yale using his vision there. You mentioned it earlier. You saw it set up. He could have bounced it when he kind of stuck it inside. That time, did exactly that. That play was meant to go inside. They collapsed on it. They had it completely shut down. Yale used his speed. He has plenty of it and broke a tackle along with it.
Yep.
First down, DuBois. Ball on the 19-yard line. Pistol left this time. Hayes turns and hands. It's Yale again. Yale bounces out, then cuts it back up. Once again, solid yardage. Off the left side. Following Henry.
4 yards on first down. We'll take that every time at this point in the field.
No, you've heard me say many times, stay on schedule. That's 3 to 4 to 5 yards on first down. Second and manageable. Third and manageables, those are staying on schedule. Stay in front of the sticks. Make your play caller make an easier play call. Mm-hmm. 2nd down and 6 here, still in the pistol set. Here's the snap. First back through, it's Henry. He's stacked up initially, but fights forward for a couple across the 15, down to about the 13-yard line.
Pick up a couple of yards.
So another 3rd down on the way.
So what I said at halftime where the key for the Gremlins was to be physical. It's DuBois being physical. They're just pounding them straight forward and gaining yardage every time.
Same formation in the pistol set. Henry's to the left of Hayes. Hickman comes in motion. Here we go. Hayes rolls out to the left, fires, has his man Hickman in the flat. Another first down inside the 5, and he's thrown down by Levi Hawk before he can reach the end zone. But another great 3rd down play call, and it's a first down for the Beavers, 1st and goal.
And that's another example. Cameron Hayes really throws well on the run. That was a strike right at the numbers.
And Ben Hickman, may I add, who he's picking up his That's a second or third catch, I believe, tonight. Those are his first catches of his career, his varsity. This is his first big-time varsity action. Played only defense for the most part last year. Didn't record a catch. He's getting in. He's making plays here tonight, doing his job for his football team. First and goal. Here we go. Pistol set. It's going to be Hayes calling his number again, and Hayes waltzing in behind his blockers for his 4th rushing touchdown. Give me more Cameron Hayes. 27-7 DuBois all over the Karns City Gremlins here at E.J. Mansell Stadium.
Well, with 2:39 left to go in the third quarter, 3-score lead for DuBois. You couldn't have asked for anything better from DuBois tonight.
Unbelievable. Karns City is, I said, they are just stunned. Hickman snap, Wingard's hold, all are good. The kick is good. With 2:39 to go in the third quarter, Beavers 28, Gremlins 7. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by Jim Stellabuto's Everything Underfoot on Beaver Drive. Watch for do-it-yourself clinics coming soon. Everything Underfoot is proud to support DuBois area high school football. McDonald's of DuBois, McDelivery on the DoorDash app. Get all your favorites delivered right to your door. McDonald's of DuBois, proud sponsor of DuBois area high school football. And Brackman Chevrolet Buick, Chevys cost less in Punxsutawney.
Welcome back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Cameron Hayes from 3 yards out for not one, not two, for his not three, but 4 rushing touchdowns here tonight as Cullen McAllister is set to kick off. 28-7 DuBois leads. And this one's a high end-over-ender. Is going to be taken the 10-yard line by Kelly. Going to bring it up, makes one man miss, and another still on his feet. Across the 25 to the 30. Officially marked down at the 31. Brought down by Kroger, Nathan Kroger. Sophomore for DuBois, and the defense coming back out.
So like you touched on, DuBois right now, and again, there's still a lot of ball to play, but DuBois is leading in every phase of this game.
So let's see what Karns City has to answer here. Probably see them go to the air a lot more than they would like to at this point. Here we go. But they're going to go straight ahead with Hawk as he gets to the outside. Hawk slips down across the 40, has a first down as they'll mark him down at about the 42-yard line. That was a good run by Hawk.
It looked like there was a flag on the play, but it must not have been a flag. Something fell out of the referee's pocket.
So far, since you're bringing up a pretty clean game penalty-wise, I think I only remember the one holding call against the Gremlins.
It has.
So here we go. Brewer in the shotgun. He rolls to his left. Looking, still looking, in a world of trouble. Flags are down. Eventually brought down for no gain. Won't be a sack. Upended by Dalton Yale. I think we're going to get a holding on the Gremlins, and yes, we will, so they'll be back up.
And that's the problem. When he's dancing around in the pocket like that, taking that much time, you almost always have to have a hold to break him free. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Yep. Got caught on that one. Be first down and 20. For the Gremlins, they'll take it all the way back.
Spot foul.
Spot foul, absolutely. So, yeah. It'll be more. Put the football, looks like, on the.
1st and 18. Or 29, excuse me. 29.
Another 10, John. You're good.
Yep. I forgot to count the penalty.
First down and 29 for the Gremlins. Here's this snap. Brewer's going to keep it up the middle. Huge hole. There goes Brewer. Brewer cuts it back 40. Cuts it back again, and he's near midfield. And I'll tell you what. Picked up about 26, 27 yards on that first down play. So DuBois was not ready for that mid-zone read. Linebackers went with the sweep, and Brewer read it perfectly and kept it right underneath all of them. 27 yards, 2nd and 2.
A lot of room up the middle on that one. So he got most of that penalty back. Well, all of that penalty back.
Yeah,
positive yardage here.
Couple nifty moves Made a couple guys miss. Here we go, Boer back in the gun here. 2 guys in the backfield. They fake. They're going to throw it out to Micah Rupp. Rupp has a first down, and he's upended by France across the 45 into DuBois territory, brought down just shy of the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Gremlins. So like we mentioned, a lot of ball left, and we know this Karns City offense can move the football.
Yeah, they're not going to go quietly. They're certainly going to keep pounding forward. A score here would be big for the Gremlins.
Yeah, well, can definitely go a long way with 1 whole quarter to play. 35 seconds and counting here. Boer in the gun, hands it to Hawk going right, and he's brought down quickly by Cruzan.
He'll pick up a yard.
Henry in there as well. Just a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Karns City hurrying to the line to get another playoff here. Boer in the gun. 2 sidecars to his left. Now 1 motions over to the right. Boer is going to keep it up the middle again. This time not so much room. Upended by Nesselhoff.
And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd.
And yes, as John mentioned, that will end our 3rd quarter of play. 12 minutes to go in this one, and your score reads DuBois 28, Karns City 7. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country brought to you by Nexter Bank, your community bank. Liberty Boulevard, DuBois. Proud to support our student athletes. Visit us at www.nexterbank.com. By Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area. Serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and surrounding areas. Good Luck Beavers. By Tri-County Performance. Tri-County Performance, Beaver Drive, DuBois, your Western snowplow dealer in DuBois, and proud to support our local athletes.
28-7 reads your scoreboard with 12 minutes to play here in opening week 1 of the 2021 season here for our DuBois area Beavers. And week 1 is all Beavers so far.
Yeah, like you say, they're winning the battle on all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams. Keep moving forward. And that's the key.
Not about how you start, certainly how you finish. Karns City does need a score here. They maybe only have 3 possessions left in this game, and that's how many they're down. Here's the snap. Going to be another quick screen out the Rupp. Pass is complete, and it comes up and makes a very nice play is Cameron Hayes. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and honestly, John, this might be the play of the game right here.
It is.
For Karns City.
Obviously 4 down territory and a loss of 2 on that play. It's going to be 4th and 8.
One thing I like, a very quick adjustment made there, and it happened on the opposite side. Last time they ran that play to Garrett France's side, and they hit it on about 10 yards. Wasn't a big gain. Same play the other way. They had it shut down this time. Cameron Hayes' pursuit was beautiful on that one.
It was, and like you say, there was right here is play of the game, because if they don't convert this.
Yeah, and DuBois puts any sort of drive together, they're going to take too much time off the clock. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. DuBois defense trying to make a big play. Brewer rolling to his left, in hot pursuit, throws, and he has his man complete. It's Cooper Coyle. And he'll get it across the 30 to about the 27-yard line of DuBois. Very nice touch pass by Brewer. He had to float it over a defender. Very nice pass. Brewer's by far his best of the night.
Absolutely. Great play by the Gremlins when they needed it the most.
Yep, certainly to stay alive in this one. 11:06 to go, 4th quarter. DuBois is up 3 scores. Brewer in the gun again. He'll hand off straight ahead. That's Martin. Huge hole. Martin, 20, down to the 15, near the 10. Huge hole opened up on a gain of about, call it 19, about 17 yards. 17-yard carry. 1st down. Just outside the 10. So let's see here. We're going to have a stoppage of play. Got to get the right ball in, it seems.
And the Gremlins aren't panicking. They're still being very physical.
Got to go with a little sense of urgency here. Here's the snap once again, straight ahead, and this time it's stuffed by the Beavers front. Wilson in there, Hickman in there. Just a wave of Beavers shut that down. Second down, loss of about 2 on the play.
Loss of 2, second down, 12.
Here we go, back in the shotgun. Quickly, Boer fires to his right. It's almost picked off. Hayes jumped the out route beautifully and heading the other way. Just did not complete the catch. And that certainly would have sealed the deal here. And Cameron Hayes, what a night. Oh, man, what an opportunity missed there.
If he holds that, there's nothing but daylight all the way to the end zone.
And he is much faster than Boer is. He would have outran him, no problem. Wow, just a great play, great instincts there at Cameron at corner. Looking very good there today. He's playing football tonight.
He is. He came to play tonight.
3rd down and 12. Boer in the gun. Sidecar to each side. He's back. Throws quickly, and it's batted down. Couldn't get it by Wilson. Has his hands in the passing lane. Did a good job in his zone. And once again, 4th down. They can get a first down. They need a first down if they get to the 1-yard line. They don't have to score. They can get a first down. Ball's on the 12-yard line. Correction, ball's on the 14-yard line. Need about, looks like just inside the 2 for a first down. So here we go. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Boer all alone in the back. Throws up, going end zone for Rupp, and it's too far. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. The Beavers will take back over with 10:14 to go and up 3 scores.
Yeah, DuBois now in the driver's seat. Keep it on the ground. Try to run out as much clock as you can.
Absolutely. And the way the second half has been going, DuBois came out, did what they had to do. They took care of their business, driving the length of the field, putting up points, going up 2, took advantage of a turnover, and then they just started, kind of opposing their will a little bit on Karns City. Ended up scoring again and putting more points on the board. Need a lot of more of the same here to finish out this game, but all momentum on DuBois' favor. They're looking good. Here we go from the 14. Hayes will go to Henry, first back through. Breaking tackles, carrying up near the 20. And a solid gain on first down. And we'll take that every time, all the way down the field.
Nice bounce to the outside. That was designed to go more to the right, more towards the middle, but he ran into one of his own players and bounced it out left. Huge gain.
2nd down and 3. Brendan Orr inserts into the ball game as the tailback. Austin Henry is your up back in this pistol set. He's sidecar to the right of Hayes. Hickman back in motion. And once again, it's Henry. Henry, huge hole in Henry. I'm just waiting for him to bounce through the back end of that one of these times. Carries near first down yardage again. I think he's just short. He's at about the 22, needs the 23. Or 20, needs the 24.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
And again, clock rolling now. It's going to be under 9 minutes to go, and if they pick up a first down here, you can run a few more minutes off the clock.
Yep, you'll take any clock going out. Giving Karns City getting the ball back probably gives them a little more hope, but their possessions are running thin here. DuBois up 3 scores. Here we go. Second back through. Nice cut by Orr. He's got a first down. Brendan Orr. And that was kind of a botched play. They went on a quick snap there, quick count to catch Karns City off guard. They did so. Hayes bobbled the snap a little bit, but was able to control it. And Orr, who's only had a few carries tonight, but he's made the most of them, and that's his second first down pickup.
They've been big carries.
So DuBois keeping the chains moving. Ball's on the 28-yard line. Staying in that pistol set. Hayes being a game manager now. Here's the snap, and it's Henry again. Henry, huge hole. This time still bearing forward. Henry is starting to lean his way on this Karns City defense. Those holes are starting to open up, and you can just tell DuBois is wearing down this Karns City front.
They really are. And again, my key is it needed to be the other way around for Karns City. They were physical. Again, they look to be a little bit bigger, but DuBois is just wearing them down.
Absolutely stunned. They were not expecting DuBois to put up the fight they were tonight. And it's showing right now here in the fourth. All DuBois. 1st and 10 from the 41 of DuBois. It's Henry again. Hole closes quickly on him, but still positive yards up near the 45. Gain of 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. So like we've been talking about, staying on schedule, positive plays, making your second down play call. Another nice gain on 2nd, making your 3rd down play call easy. All these things add up.
And the biggest key for DuBois right now at this point in the game is protect the football.
Absolutely. Back in that pistol set. They've been in this formation quite a bit this evening. Here we go. Here's the snap. 2nd back through is Orr again. Another nice cutback. Orr churns across midfield for another DuBois 1st down. Needed 5, got 6. So DuBois certainly opposing their will on Karns City as Cameron Hayes watches the clock bleed down here. The senior looking to give his team a huge victory. Week 1 here to start their senior season and his senior season. 1st and 10 from the Gremlin 48. It's Orr again, and Orr this time is met by a bunch of Gremlins. Cam Ely on the stop there, and Karns City is going to take a timeout. They stop the clock with 6:28 to go. We'll take a short break while they do. DuBois 28, Karns City 7. You're listening to High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beaver High School football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by DWC Express Care. For all your express and employer health needs, Watson Highway DuBois, proud supporter of our local athletics. Abraxas Youth and Family Services in Marionville, changing behavior, changing lives. Help change lives at Abraxas Youth and Family Services, proud supporter of DuBois High School football. The DuBois Area United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's nonprofit agencies. Go Beavers.
And welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. And the Beavers are 6 minutes and 28 seconds away from a huge Week 1 victory. They have the ball right across midfield, the 48-yard line, 2nd down and 9. Still moving the ball here. Well in control of this one. Back in the pistol set. This time Dalton Yale is your up back, sidecar to the right. And Brandon Orr is your tailback. It's Yale, the first back through, and absolutely nothing. Karns City brought the house on that one. Hutchinson in there, along with number 53, Lucas Wright, junior linebacker. So we'll have another timeout. We'll take another quick timeout here. Send it back to the station. DuBois 28, Karns City 7.
Hey, Kay, when do you start your new job?
Not sure. They sent me out of town to get my testing done.
Why would they do that when DWC Express Care in DuBois is quick and does all the testing that companies require?
That would have been nice. I drove over an hour one way.
DWC Express Care on Watson Highway in DuBois covers all your business health needs, from DOT and non-DOT physicals to drug testings to biometric screenings to respirator fit tests and so much more. DWC Express Care is your one-stop shop for all your business health needs. DWC Express Care on Watson Highway in DuBois.
Timeout is adjourned here at E.J. Mansell Stadium, and DuBois facing a 3rd down and 11 here. But still DuBois in good shape here, up 3 possessions. So let's see here for this 3rd down. Here's a snap. Hayes is going to roll to his right, looking, sets up, fires, incomplete. Looking for Hickman in the flat again, and well covered on that one. Cooper Coyle in on coverage. Going to bring up 4th down, and the Beavers will punt it away. 6:19 to play. Karns City doesn't have enough time for 3 possessions left, unless they score quick and get some onside kicks. That's really the only thing, that'll be able to get them back in this ball game. But, first of all, they have to put a good drive together. It has to start there. It's a good snap, and Harmon's kick is a low liner, but an effective one heading towards the end zone. Can he get there? And he carried it in, but they say they're going to give him a touchback. I'm not sure the official knew exactly what to call there, but he ended up making the right call. He carried that ball into the end zone. He had to stop his momentum there. He didn't leave that ball short. So
now the ball has to stay out of the end zone for it to be at the 1 there. But again, from the 20, DuBois just they can't give up the big play. If they don't give up the big play, they're still in really good shape right now.
Absolutely. That was Nathan Koger who was trying to hunt down that punt from Harmon. So, well, yeah, man, I'll tell you what, DuBois just stunning. Karns City tonight, all 3 phases, they have owned this game. So here we go, double sidecar, shotgun for Boer. 2 to his left, 1 to his right. He's going to keep it up the middle. Huge hole, first down, 30, 35. That's where he'll get wrestled down by Dalton Yale and Ben Hickman. Really the only thing Karns City has had going for him in this second half. They haven't been on offense a whole lot.
No, they haven't. If DuBois kind of closes down the middle right there, and protects against that play, then he's going to be forced to go through the air.
Absolutely. We have a little stoppage of play here. Getting the change set up. Yeah, that ball's supposed to be on the 36. It was on the 35. So here we go. Back in the shotgun is Boer on first down. He's back to pass. Looking, throws over the middle, and his pass is in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Coyle Cooper. I feel like I've been saying that. Cooper Coyle. I feel like I've been saying Cooper Coyle, Coyle Cooper. That's a tough one. Cooper Coyle in and out of his hands. Second down and 10.
Good tongue twister right there. That's why you're a professional broadcaster right there, Devin, is where you can say that 3 times fast.
I don't want to. Second down and 10, 36-yard line. Karns City needs to put a drive here. They're going to give it straight ahead to Martin, and he's wrapped up by Big Jaw, but he breaks free. Still going as Martin breaks a few would-be tacklers and turns it into a 10-yard carry momentarily. There is Laundry on the field, flag down. Looks like we're going to have another hold against Karns City. And we have a Gremlin down as well. And it will be holding against the Gremlins. John, does DuBois have a penalty against them tonight? I don't think they do.
They do not, and that's something that TJ's got to be really happy about.
That was one thing that, thinking back to last year, especially that playoff game, so many big plays we had, that got called back, holdings, blocking the back, personal fouls, penalties. There was a bunch that game, both sides of that USO team DuBois played last year in the first round of districts. And yeah, big penalties played a big factor, not only in that game, the whole season. DuBois was a pretty heavily penalized team, for the most part. And tonight, they cleaned that up immensely.
They did, and good point there. Nice observation, because you're right. I can't. There has not been a penalty that I can remember for DuBois. No. That's got to make TJ extremely happy going into next game.
Absolutely. The player down was Mason Martin for the Gremlins. He's on his feet. And it was a block in the back on the Gremlins. Be a spot foul.
Clock rolling.
Clock is rolling. Ball's marked on the 31-yard line of Karns City. It's going to be 2nd and 15. Here's Boer back. He throws down the sideline and almost intercepted by Brady Deeb. Tended for, once again, Cooper Coyle. Just tightly knitted by Deeb. Great coverage.
It is. And it's August football. I mean, some of these players now are just cramping a little bit.
Been there, done that.
Been there, yes, I know you have. Yeah, so, Isaiah Corney there was the intended receiver. He got up a little tight in the hamstring.
3rd down and 15. 2 receivers to each side. Boer's back. Boer's looking, throws, middle, and it's incomplete. Another flag down. It's intended for Levi Hawk.
So what do you do here if it's on the the Gremlins if you're DuBois? Do you take the penalty or take fourth down?
I mean, unless you want to attempt to win some more field position, they're going to go to the air regardless. They're going to put the ball in the air. This will be against the Gremlins, and it's going to be a chop block. Block below the waist. And that is illegal at this level.
Yes, it is. And for good reason. You don't want anybody getting hurt.
So let's see the decision here. I believe he'll decide to decline it, and he will. It's going to be 4th down and 15, so not an easy down to pick up for Gremlins, whether it be, 4th and 15 or if it had turned into almost 3rd and 30. So those are tough situations to be in, playing behind the sticks. You don't have very many plays for picking up 30 yards in one down. Those count for tough play calls. And, I'm sure the Karns City coaching staff has been scratching their heads. I'm sure the players are stunned. You honestly, you kind of saw it at the end of the second half after the interception. And Karns City is going to have to use another timeout to save a delay of game penalty. So we'll take a quick break. While they go through their timeout, we will as well. DuBois 28, Karns City 7 on Bigfoot Country.
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
We're back at E.J. Mansell Stadium, 4th down, 15 for the Gremlins, and I'd say this is official do or die time now for Karns City. They certainly don't. They're down 3 scores. They don't have enough time for 3 possessions, but if they can get a quick score somehow, get some onside kicks, that's our only way to victory here. So here we go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's Brewer. He's rolling to his right. Rolling. Now he throws. Man is complete. It's Coyle. He's got a first down across midfield into Beaver territory. He'll get to the 45-yard line, so a nice pitch and catch there to extend the drive and keep Karns City alive momentarily, but they are running out of time. They got to go. They got to go. And, just what do you think, some guys like Cameron Hayes right now, Henry, Dalton, guys who've been around, Gallagher, what do you think they're thinking right now?
I'm sure they're smiling ear to ear because I don't know that they would have expected the outcome to be where it is at this point in the game.
Absolutely. First down, and Brewer finds Hawk in the flats, and he turns it up, breaks a Dalton Yale tackle, and ends up being brought down by Wilson for a gain of 7. And I'll tell you, all I'm thinking is just how happy I am for some of these kids right now. They deserve this. They've grinded. They've grinded for years. 2nd down and 3. Brewer fires, and it's incomplete. Well short of his intended target, Nate Guerin. And if it was anywhere near him, Brady D was going to send that the other way. So one interesting thing I did find out in my interviews with Coach this week, John, was this senior group. The last year Coach Wingard was down with the 9th grade and junior varsity program. Those seniors were 9th graders.
Right.
So his first year, they were sophomores as head coach. He's had this group the whole time. This is his first group he's had the whole way through. So I'm sure this is going to mean something to him special. Brewer straight ahead. Needed the 41, needed the 36, got to the 34, first down for the Gremlins. But as I was saying, I'm sure, he won't show it. I know he won't, but this one means just as much to him as it does to players, for sure.
It does. And touching on that point, since they've been together that long, trust is there.
And that goes a long way on the football field. Right up the middle they go with Martin, and Big Jaw is all over him. About a gain or 3 or 4 off that right side. Called a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. And, yeah, that's always special. When you put time in, serious time, and when you're after a common goal as these guys are, it means something. You spend all that time together. Throw out in the flats from Brewer on 2nd down, and it's incomplete. Caden Clark in very tight-knit coverage on Martin. That falls incomplete, 3rd down and 8.
Yep. And again, obviously, 4-down territory here,
Right.
and they're going through the air. But you're taking valuable time off the clock, even in passing plays. 2-3 seconds here, 2-3 seconds there. Once DuBois gets the ball back, you just, again, protect the football, and we're in good shape.
If Karns City can't come up with any more points here, unless of a completely quick turnaround of DuBois' next possession, that should just about do it. 3 receivers to the right here. Flags are down, or just a stoppage of play. I don't see any.
Flags, yep.
Yep,
False
false start against the Gremlins. They'll back them up. Make a 3rd down and 12. 3:56 to go here in our contest. And DuBois is looking to pick up a Week 1 victory over the Karns City Gremlins. It'll be the first victory over the Gremlins in the newly aligned District 9 with the large school division and the small school division. Here's a snap on 3rd down. Boer back, looking, throws over the middle, and his pass is knocked down by Caden Clark. Tell you what, Rylan Ridley put some pressure on there, and we have a player down.
I think
looks like some more cramping, and he's already back to his feet. So, yep, you mentioned it. August football, it happens, man.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. It even happens, when you stay properly hydrated, taking care of your body.
Oh, I'm cramping just sitting here in the booth. I don't know what these kids are going through.
It got hot up here, man. We had to turn the AC on. I'm just finally feeling that AC again, man.
That's right. I feel for him.
So, another timeout on the field. So we'll take a quick timeout as well. Beavers 28, Gremlins 7.
Are you happy in your current job, or maybe thinking it's time for a change? Then why not work for a company that actually cares about you? DeLulo Transport is looking for full-time and part-time Class A drivers and owner-operators. Local drivers get home every day, and regional drivers are home through the week and every weekend, and can now earn $80,000 to $100,000 per year, plus a generous benefits package. DeLulo Transport is big enough to deliver, but small enough to care. Give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by our office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
4th and 12 for Brewer, facing, drops back, throws a screen, and it's blown up by Dalton Yale as he rips him down violently. And that'll turn the ball over back to DuBois John, and that should certainly about wrap things up here. 3:42, still got a little bit the ball to play, but just an unbelievable performance here Week 1 for the DuBois Beavers.
It really is. And no timeouts for the Gremlins, so it's pretty much you can take a knee, punt it, stop them, take a knee, punt. I mean, it's... Again, DuBois, just protect the football. That's where we are right now.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 on the 42-yard line. And the Beavers can send this into the night. Looks like we're putting some backups in here starting now. I believe we're going to see freshmen. And we're looking at the future. When I say future, I mean it, folks. Freshman Trey Wingard stepping in here, getting varsity action. He's our JV quarterback this year. Here we go, I formation. They give it to Danny Dixon, second back through. Sophomore is Danny Dixon. Tall, lengthy running back. Picks up a couple off the right side, getting his first varsity action of his young career.
Yeah, we talked about this before the game. The future is looking very bright for the Beavers. They've got a load of freshmen on this team.
Without a doubt. And also another freshman out at wide out here, split to the left. Number 22, that is Jackson Hansley. And I know everybody knows the Hansley name.
Yeah, there'll be a ton of Hansleys coming behind them. That's a big clan.
Here we go. Second back through again is Dixon, and he's tripped up in the backfield. Short gain again. Able to pick up a yard, maybe 2. Be about 3rd down and 6 for the Beavers.
When you're talking about the Hansleys, you've got Sean. He's got a few boys, I think 2 or 3 boys. Tim has a huge family. I'm not sure how many boys are in his family. They'd be cousins.
And then Robbie as well.
And Robbie, Robbie's got a few kids as well. Jimmy's still, Billy's still in the area, has kids as well. So
So here we go. Once again, it's going to be Wingard on the bootleg right. Wingard trying to turn it up. Gets thrown down shy of the first down marker, shy of midfield. Gain of about 3. So let's see what the Beavers try to do here. It's going to be 4th down and 3. Looks like they're keeping the offense on. Carter Voss coming in the game at receiver. Also out of receiver is Nathan Koger. Fourth down and 3, offset I formation. Wingard under center. He gets a snap and hands to Dixon, and Dixon, I believe, fumbles the football.
So either way, it's going to be a turnover.
Either way, yeah.
So
So will be a turnover. Karns City is going to get the ball back with about 1:26 left. But they will have little to none time to be able to do a whole lot with it. So DuBois will turn the ball over there on the Danny Dixon fumble. Be 1st and 10 for the Gremlins, right at midfield. We can all assume this will be their final drive of the game. Brewer looks like he's staying in. Fans starting to leave here and at an appropriate time because they're leaving with smiles on their face, John.
Yes, they are.
Wing T set. Brewer under center. Tosses it, I believe. Churns up for about 5 off the right side. That is number 23, Hunter Shearer. Picks up 5-6 yards. 2nd down and 5. Coming up.
5-yard gain, 2nd down, 5.
As we get to about a minute to go here before this clock strikes 0, and DuBois is going to be 1-0 on the season for the first time under head coach T.J. Wingard. He will be 1-0 for the first time in his 3rd season. Here we go, first back through. That is Mason Bell for the Gremlins. Also in at quarterback, Riley Hamilton stepping in for the senior Brewer. Riley Hamilton is just a freshman. And that was enough for a Gremlins first down. We're under 30, 25 and counting here, and this just might be the last play. I formation, turn in hand, 2nd back through. Picks up a few behind his lead blocker. That's Callan Robinson. And we're under 10, and that is going to do it, folks. Here at Week 1, ends up here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Your final score, Beavers 28, Gremlins 7. We'll have a little post-game action and talk real quick, and we'll bring it back to us to finish up the night here. But yes, you've heard that correctly. Beavers 28, Gremlins 7. That's your final. You're listening to High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois Beavers High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Ask about their suit specials for homecoming. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers.